Alright. Yeah, the political correctness has went way the hell too far. I mean, what's the old joke? How does every black guy joke start? That's for everyday speech anymore, or it's getting to that point, you know. And for those of you who are listening and aren't watching your miniatures, the joke was, how does every black guy joke start? With the white guy looking over his shoulders to see if any black guys in the neighborhood or around within earshot. That's how people are having to act anymore. You've got to look over your shoulder, or be very careful in what you say and who's around when you say it. Whatever happened to freedom of speech? Now, granted, I know freedom of speech was not designed for people to say racial slurs, but on the same token, I shouldn't have to censor what I say because it may hurt someone's feelings. Granted, it's the right thing to do, but I should not be forced to. I mean, this shit's went way too far. It is the right thing to do, to be careful what you say, so you don't hurt somebody's feelings. But, come on, it's a joke. Jokes aren't made off of happy subjects. They're made off of tough subjects, touchy subjects, or subjects that should not be talked about, or bad shit. They're not made off of happy stuff. I don't know too many jokes that are happy. Usually, I know there's some. Usually it's off of something bad, tender, hurtful, whatever. Laughter's, what is it said? Laughter's a cure for everything, or something like that. I mean, come on. You know, just like the N-word. It's alright for a black guy to say the N-word, but not for a white guy to say it. Well, I mean, what kind of shit is that? If the word's bad, it shouldn't be said at all. I mean, if we're going to get rid of the word for some people and not for other people, what are you bitching about? For one, that word only holds what power you give it. That word is not bad. The connotation behind the word may be bad, but the word itself is not bad. And if it's bad for me to say, it should be bad for you to say. I mean, end of story. And I know a lot of it is based off of racial tones or racial subjects or whatever. That's life. We're going to be racist until some little green motherfuckers come out of the sky and we have somebody new to hate. Prime example, 9/11. Before 9/11, white guy and black guy might not have went and done anything. I know they would have, but you know what I'm saying. 9/11 hit, all of a sudden black guy and white guy are together, and now we're going and kicking the desert guy's ass. We had a new enemy. We joined together because there was somebody new to hate. And that went on for, you know, what, a month or two? You know, before it settled off again. There's going to be racial tension until some little green motherfuckers come down and we got somebody new to hate. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying everybody's like that. I mean, fuck, some of my roommates have been black. I'm not trying to say the typical, oh, I got a black friend, but you know, I've had black roommates. Doesn't mean I'm not racist, doesn't mean I am, you know. I just don't get it. I mean, people spend too much time on the issue of race and race relations and shit. There's good and bad in every race. I was raised, there's a difference between a black man and a nigger. There's a difference between a Mexican and a spick. There's a difference between an Asian and a gook. There's a difference between a white guy and trailer trash. There's good and bad in every race. Now, I'm not going to be friends with every guy from a certain race. Even my own race. There's good and there's bad. You know, why should I be friends with a bad guy just because he's got the same skin color as me? If you're fucked up, I don't need you around me. White, black, green, purple, I don't give a fuck. If you're messed up in the head, stay the hell away. You know? But I shouldn't say purple guy because it's going to hurt the purple guy's feelings. This political correct shit has gone too far. You know, granted, it shouldn't be done, but it shouldn't, if you do it, you shouldn't be condemned to the pits of hell for it. I mean, I think it's gone way too far. I mean, you can't even joke anymore. You know, and it's not just race, you know, like sexual harassment. You know, you tell a girl, hey, you look good. If she's happy with it, it's fine. If she's offended because you told her she looks good, you can lose your job. I mean, to me, that's part of political correctness. You know, I can't tell a woman that she looks good. Now, I'm not saying you should keep on, oh God, you're hot, oh damn, you're smoking. You know, it shouldn't keep going. And, you know, if I'm grabbing her ass every time she walks by, yeah, there's a problem with that. But if I tell her she looks good, if she has a problem with it, she should be able to say, hey, I don't like that, I don't feel comfortable with you. You drop it. You keep going, okay, then maybe there should be a problem, or there should be something done. Till then, you know, she smiles, she goes along with it, you walk out of the room, she goes to your boss, you lose your job. That's bullshit. It's just bullshit. You know, I don't know where political correctness started from. You know, maybe it stemmed for, what do they call it, affirmative action, you know, which is another thing I don't believe in. I think whoever is the most qualified should get the job. End of story. You know, I was watching Drinking with Bob, and he was talking about how the fire department in New York didn't have enough Mexican guys, so they're going to have to hire some Mexicans, regardless if a white and a black guy had a higher score than the Mexican. They've got to hire that Mexican because they don't have enough Mexicans to be diverse enough. Well, if he isn't as good as the other guys, so what? I don't want my life being dependent on this guy just because you needed another Mexican. And if you are going to have to hire the Mexican, can't you keep looking for Mexicans until you find one that's got the high enough score? Now, I know I'm saying Mexican, but it could be any race, black, white, purple. If you got to hire a purple guy, hire a purple guy that's got the same scores as your best white guys or blue guys or whatever. Don't hire him just because of his race. And I think the political correctness might have stemmed from that. You know, I'm not sure. I don't have a social degree, but there's the same kind of feelings with that. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's where it started, and maybe it's not. But I think I've pissed off enough people today. I still got to edit this down. So, you know, I'll wait to see your guys' reactions, and maybe we'll continue it. I would like to see some video responses, not just comments down here. Actually post some video responses. I want to see what some of you guys have to say. I'd prefer to see it in a video form. You know, let's get everybody talking. You know, that 5 questions for an atheist, I think that spawned the most video responses out of any video I've ever done. That's a good thing. Let's see what you guys actually have to say. And don't be a chicken shit and hide behind some text down here. Actually come out and say it. I mean, what are we going to do? Come kick your ass? I don't know. We got more people coming in, so until next time, peace.